We now return to Let's Play Patrician 4. There is some good news. First of all, I don't yet have a full complement in my crew, but Holgerson came back and is blockading Oslo, but I significantly outnumber them. Slightly more than 2 to 1. So I'm going to go ahead and attack him. Cornbrook here, I can probably also take, but right now I'm more focused on opening up the trade port so that my trade ship over here can do its thing. Something else that popped up was that I had... well, it's in there somewhere. I had a ship. A cog was being built in Rostock, and it finally finished, and I had kind of forgotten about it. But now that I think about it... no, I guess it's July now, so that's why. Because when I originally built it there, I think it said it was going to be done at the end of June, but they must have been running out of supplies, and so they've been unable to finish it until now, because I don't think there was anyone else building in there. So I'm going to go hook that up with the Thule convoy and probably break them off into 2. So I'll have a small Crayer convoy and then a convoy of the cog and the Crayer. And I'll have the one doing the thing here, and I'll probably have the one with the 2 Crayers going out this way or out here. This would probably be a good idea, actually. So let's go ahead and send that over here so we can pick that up. In other news, my expedition ship, nope, not that one, actually found a place. It found Salerno, which is only a size 1 city. I was hoping to find something a little bit bigger than that, because the size is going to dictate how much of the goods I get, but this tooltip tells me that the more I continue trading with them, the bigger they'll get. So rather than spend another month, or however long in-game it takes, trying to find another port of call, I think I'll just go ahead and send my cog back and forth to this place. It buys pitch and metal goods. I could begin making metal goods here in Lubeck, and I believe it's Stettin that makes the pitch. Rostock does not know, but they do make metal goods. Stettin actually makes both. The thing is, though, it's a very small city right now. They are on the upswing. They are growing, so I could do that, but I would kind of prefer to have a counting house in the city, and I'm not sure. Maybe Grand Merchant would allow me to build another one. If it does, maybe I should do that. I could come to Stettin, make my pitch and metal goods. I would also have access to honey, which is nice, and another place for hemp. I would have 3 cities that could make hemp. Anyway, that's a little down the road. Let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of this pirate once and for all. It's actually been telling me that he's been getting stronger. So I don't know if... I imagine, since this is weaker than it was before, I imagine this must be another convoy or another fleet. Anyway. Okay. So same number of ships, but I outnumber his guns quite a bit, and my crew can pull this off. So I'm going to have them go automatically. And I won. Sadly, I did not get anything. Oh, so I can only get it automatically if my combat skill is maxed out. Got 4,000 for that, that's nice. So I need to work on that a little bit more. Where are you going? I guess they're off to chase for some more. Maybe we know where their hideout is. So yeah, that is a disadvantage to doing the automatic battles, which is that I don't get the chance to capture them. However, I really don't want to mess it up. I think I just clicked out there, actually. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Instead, I'm going to have you go take care of Cornbrook because, well, actually, first I think we should repair. We took a few hits there. Oh, wow. What was all this? Thought I saw a bunch of black sails. Okay. So, you... man, you've got great navigation and trade. I should have you... What? You need a convoy of cogs and larger ships. And yeah, I've got him. He's gone out there twice now. The fuck? What's wrong? Does he have to come back? Before I can send him out again? I don't think so. I sent him out last time, right? Long-lasting drought in Danzig. Okay, well... Since we're in Rostock right now... Actually, hold on a minute. Let's go ahead and... get these guys repaired. Quite expensive. It's gonna take a while, too. No, I was gonna go to Rostock. Piracy, okay. So while I'm here, I can now pick this up. I will just drop it back off in Lübeck. The cog automatically makes itself the best one. I guess I'll go ahead and sell a bunch of this stuff here. May as well. Reputation went up to 15 from 9 by doing that. They have a lot of beer I could buy here. I wonder if that's a good enough reputation that I can start picking up some crew. That's what I should have done while I was up there near Oslo. I should have gone and gotten some more of that stuff. So, I guess we'll just pick up the beer. I can pick up a lot of beer here. How much do I have in Lübeck? Because I have been keeping some. 81. I'm gonna have to increase my industries here too. I'm having them hold on to 100, but they're not making that much. And I've got 3 breweries, 1 wheat field, or grain farm rather. I should expand into hemp, but I definitely think, because how many are, no. I need to find one of his. Smith Brewery, here we go. So he's got 4. So if I had more than that, I would be cutting out him. That would be nice. Okay. So we'll have this go... Yeah, I won't pick up the beer here. Well, I could though. I mean, do these guys need the beer? We wouldn't get a great price out of it. 106. Maybe Oslo would, though. Okay, we'll do it. I need to make sure I'm selecting the right ship. And we'll just buy a bunch of the beer. That wood, I guess, could come back to Lübeck. I need to drop off my cog in the bay anyway. Okay. Yeah, Mecklenburg needs meat. Oh shoot! There was an open assignment that I ignored. It was taking salt to Aalborg. With the pirate there, I don't know that I'd want to risk it. It was like 200 salt, so it was a lot. I'm not sure I want to risk that anyway. So go ahead and drop all this off. I've got it going. Let me go check my thing again. Yeah, I've got you selling it. So I could just drop it off here. Or I can just sell it all straight up and make my money back. Okay, so come back here, fill up on the salt. which is what I've got that going for. We'll also fill up on the beer. Okay, so I've got a lot of stuff in here, actually. I do have a lot of stuff in there. So, again, I don't think I want to risk going to Aalborg. Hopefully by the time I get over here... Let's add 8 turns to repair that, right? Let's go over to Malmo. Where is my ship? It takes a very long time for this guy to get out here. Can I put people in you while you're being repaired? Yes, but there's no one there. Oh, there was a thing. Yeah, not anymore. But, people were kind of fed up. Oh, nope, it's right here. Economic refugees. It's gone down a little bit. It used to be about 700, but a lot of people want to leave Malmo. I could do that. I could take them somewhere and increase the population somewhere else. But seeing as how I kind of need people in my own industries, I'm not sure that I really should be doing that. I probably do need to be expanding my industries here too, but I'm actually not making a whole lot of money running around like this. I need to clear out that pirate so that I can take my... Nah, I've got a lot of this stored here. Well, that's because it's being built here. I guess I can pull up that. Did I have you... Yeah, but I don't want to sell it here. I'll make more money if I'm actually selling it at a better price. But that was the point of making the wool, though, right? That's why I did that, was to undercut the prices for this guy, because he's got 8 of these. So if I lowered the price here, then that would be... I'm only making 4, though, just because I don't have enough people here. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. So I'm going to have to work towards making that a thing. Construction of a minster, 38%. I hope they do that. Approximately 156,000 is needed. Okay. Why was I here? Right, I need to drop off some stuff. So, I could pick up a lot of this. Say about 50-ish of that. I will also sell... Oh, let's go down to 95. Do I have beer here? No, I thought I did, though. I'm having you sell that. Yeah, I am. I'm also going to lower that. 105 is just way too much. Beer isn't... It's not a really good product up here, is it? Oh yeah, I guess it is. Oh, jeez. I'm down to 76%? That's not very good at all. I need to raise that up really quick. It's because I've been ignoring it, because of the pirates. Unfortunately, how much longer do you have? You're 82% now, so quite a while yet. Let's get rid of just a very, very little bit of that salt. Also pick up some cheese. Yeah, okay. So, Thule will send you up to Oslo. Now what? Plague in the Orient. Always on the lookout. Oh. Ooh. Yes. Trainer in repairs. Well, damn it. I don't need that from you. It would be a little bit better, though, but I would probably be better off having that on my attack ship convoy. There is an assignment here, though, other than that. Piracy. I really don't think I should do that. I mean, it wouldn't matter so much in Oslo because I don't have a counting house here and all that, but Ooh, 96? What? I just bought some, didn't I? Damn it. So, this price here, because I just pulled this out of my counting house back in Malmo. Is that saying that's the price of production for me? So, if I sell this now... Nah, whatever. Let's just sell it all. Get rid of it. Raise my reputation a bit. Wow, I would actually like to save some of this salt for Aalborg, but I could use the money. Yeah, okay, we'll do 100. It's a bit better. Okay, so Oslo reputation is really nice. They really need more stuff, though. I mean, look at this. They're just emptying out. So, should my next... I guess... No, for the trading purposes, I want Stettin. Because it's got the pitch and the metal tools, which is what my new trade post in the Mediterranean will have. But maybe later on I should go for Oslo. Actually, let's go ahead and go all the way to Stettin. And let's set up... I haven't had the little sound cue yet saying that Malmo is ready to go. Let's see. Oh, you don't have the ability to pick up crew anyway. Wow, just all these underhanded guys. How much would it cost? 90,000. Jeez. Gold for Lubeck. I don't have that much. And they want salt once again. August 8th. Once again, I don't think I would have enough to build that. I mean, we've got enough building materials for sure. How much does that cost? About 10,000. Okay, let's do it. I mean, the sooner I get... Not you, wow, wrong building. The sooner I get into everything... I mean, it would give me 60,000. If I can do it, it would give me 60,000. So... we'll take it. And we'll plunk down a couple of these. Got more than enough building materials. I'd like to keep all my stuff nearby if I could help it. Just to keep tabs on it better. Okay. What about a bigger shipyard? I clicked on someone and he said something. It'd be nice if there was a university. Yeah, well, that's not really up to me right now. Let's see what we do have going. Cathedrals, shipyards, and universities. Once I take over, I'll have a better chance. Uh-oh, I'm behind the glassmaker. Definitely have to begin building more of everything. I should probably also do the hemp, and then I can just have 4 industries here. Or should I just focus on beer? I don't know. How many hemp fields? 2. He's got 2 grain farms. So I could definitely tank the price of all of those here. And that would hurt him a lot. Well, we'll focus on that later. I'm dithering again. Where are you going? To Stettin. Right, you are going to go look. Okay, now that you've made your way back... Oh, it's because he's not... Dumbass. Okay. 3 days. Have to do it. I was thinking that I'd put him in there, but no. What I'd said earlier was making the 2 convoys. I'll do that. So, as soon as we find out what's going on in Stettin here, just checking in on this guy. How much longer do you have? About 1 day. Really? It didn't flip over? Still only the 1 guy, and he doesn't want to join. He's like, I heard about you people. Do not approve. Oof. Ah, that's a lot of money. and I need to increase my reputation here significantly. However, I definitely think, just because of this, just because we would have a place that we could do a trade, I think it would be worth putting up another thing there. Okay, so you've done your thing. Do you have... You do have stuff. While you're here, why don't we just sell that? I guess we can begin building my reputation up, little by little. A couple percentage points there. Let's go... about that much? Oh, they like that. Okay. So I can start bringing them beer. That would be fun. What else can I pick up while I'm here? I guess I could take some hemp. Very little hemp. Yeah, just all around this whole area, these towns are just not producing enough anymore. So I think I really do need to start focusing on building counting houses, building the industries, and taking care of this stuff myself. Okay, well, while you're out here, let's go down to Thorn and see if they have any spice, because this is one of the cities that is supposed to be getting an overland route to the Mediterranean. I think Cologne also does. Is it Riga? Maybe it's Novgorod. Anyway, there are 3 cities that do that. But there it is. Okay. The little hammer. Great. One last chance. Nope. And what's the problem here? Not enough workers. Damn it. They must just be talking about this. So, I guess it's just the problem with that again. Okay, well, I could invest in more workers' homes, but they're not full at all. I mean, if I looked at this bottom here, it tells me that out of the possible 800 houses for poor people, 173 of them are occupied. Well, not houses, but, space for people to live. And there are absolutely no well-to-do or rich burghers in town. This is all poor people. And that is why there was the... what? Sweden needs beer. Yeah, but this was the thing. I don't know where. Where do I take this? And it's still only at minimum price anyway, so... Oh, they don't. They don't actually have that anymore where people want to leave, unless the computer took care of it. 200 wool to Edinburgh. Do you have that in here? No, not even close. Is that... Yeah, it has to be bought here. So, there's currently a surplus. Not that I saw. I've only got 24 there, so... Well, that would be nice, but not gonna happen. Okay, let's go take care of the other pirate. 160 to 32. You know what? Let's take a detour. Let's actually go down to Lubeck. What's my reputation in Rostock? Well, we may as well make a stop there. See if we can pick up any more people before we go and fight. We might even... I wonder if I could even sneak into Alberg here. And then just come right back out. Where's my other ship? Oh, it's coming. Okay. Bruges is now having a drought. And there's a new mayor of Bergen. Okay. This was the Martin. Two sailors. They don't want to join. And, the Sea Cow. This is the one. Oh, good. Wait, is it still being repaired? That's that little hammer icon, so yes, it is. Where? Okay, here he comes. Disappeared on me there for a minute. No quests, unfortunately. can get rid of a little beer. Very little bit. 1% now, and they do not have spice. They got a little bit, but not enough that is worth buying. Okay, well, maybe we'll stop off at Danzig before going back to civilization, and we're now looking for... Where is my new you? Why is my flag not showing up here? Oh well. Sailors, hooray! Full complement, great. Okay, so now we're off to Cornbrook. And who was that? That'd be you. So you're going out here. And okay. I guess it's just gonna pick up whatever. Is it gonna give me a choice when I get there if I want to buy? I don't know. We'll find out. This is a very, very long trade route. Okay. Now what? So now there's a famine in Bruges. Just because no one has been bringing them anything. Let's check out Danzig. No quests. Anything? A little bit of clothing rather. Can do that, and I can get some pitch. So, since we're having problems out here, which is where all the cloth and wine and sometimes spice are, I think what I can do then is I'll send my secondary trade route out here, rather than going over here with the furs. I'll focus out here, and especially if I send my crayers, I can go up the river to Cologne, so that'll be nice. You guys now have some of that stuff. I want to build my reputation in Stettin, so we'll go sell it there. Well, the clothes anyway. The pitch they're not going to buy. Hooray! Okay, so they have a few more cannons, quite a few more cannons, but well, I mean than the previous pirates. But I think we've still got plenty to take care of this. Hooray! And ooh, look at that damage. See, all the building materials are in Malmo, so I think it'd be better to go there. We also lost quite a bit of crew. Okay, let's stop off in Aalborg to get our crew back. 34. Good. Full crew again. We could turn pirates. I don't want to do that. It would only take 7 turns here. So, I guess that's okay. It's 11,000 though. God. Who's building here anyway? Just this guy? The guy who runs the place? Whatever, we'll do it. And then maybe I can have them go on the patrol. What else is going on in the city? Loan offer. 105. What was your thing? It's just piracy. Okay, so I need to begin bringing, like, salt and that sort of thing to there. Assignment complete. Which one was that? Guess I can find out. Oh, hooray! We did it! So now I'm building salt. That is now something I need to have my administrator take care of. Well, I mean, it hasn't... They just got built. I should probably wait and see how many they are actually going to produce, but I think we can lower this down to 200 for now. We are still making slightly... very, very slight profit there. But, okay. That's fine. So, now we're just waiting for stuff to happen. this is still got my... Yes, it does. Okay. Just making sure. We're making our way back. I want a treasure map. Somebody give me a treasure map. Okay, let's sell all... Ooh, not all of that. I want to make some profit. Wow, I'm not going to make... Not going to make much at all. Gonna have to start bringing them in if I want to have something happen with them. Alright, we'll go back to Lubeck now. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Well... Now I'm going to have to readjust my trade routes because I want... where are we? Here we are. Oh, right, because that's what... Yeah, never mind. I don't have to... You know what, let's just activate it and see what happens. We'll see if it's broken or not. Before we do that, though, the whole reason I came here... Let's see, which... I guess it doesn't matter, they're all the same. But see, this is the one I want going out west. So, actually, I will deactivate your route. I'm gonna grab you, Ariel, and, okay, there. Now you will get that one. Activate you. Okay. So you guys are doing your thing. The Thule can now go out here. We are going to feed Bruges and Cologne. So I'm going to go around and grab foodstuffs. Foodstuffs will help us out. We don't really have any foodstuffs. Got some beer. Got a lot of salt. I'll take that up north to Aalborg. Although I guess that's sort of what the convoy was doing, wasn't it? You know, let's put some of that back. So that my trade route can actually have something to buy. Okay. We'll stop off at Malmo. Grab some cheese. Probably go up here, grab some meat. Grab some fish from Oslo. And we'll go feed the West. Now what? Not to abolish slavery. Good job, guys. Okay. What am I here for? Cheese! Now I could sell this. I've only got 20 back here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and drop it all off. I've got... What is my administrator holding on to here? 200. That may be a little too much. We only appear to be needing 3. We're eating 3 and producing 2. And I've only got the 2 stock farms there. How many stock farms am I competing against? 23. Are you 23? Holy shit. Well, On the other hand, grain is, and hemp. I could beat him on hemp. Jeez. Well, I wasn't really doing this to compete with him anyway. I was doing it to give myself a supply of meat for free to cut out that cost. Actually, maybe instead of putting that... No. Instead of putting that there, we'll just sell it back to the city so I can raise my reputation a bit. By about 2%. Okay, that wasn't so great. Did I... What? Oh, I've got the Martin selected. I want the Thule. Right, okay. So, we're here with the beer. When this said... Whoops. Damn it. Grain, fish, meat, and cheese. So we could actually give them grain. Okay. Well, I could have picked that up in Lubeck. Damn it. But beer does not count as a food. At least in terms of this game. No. Let's take from my own storehouse first. Not much there, to be honest. But we may as well just fill up, because I can sell it for a huge profit later anyway. Okay. Oh, god damn it, I just put that in my storehouse. I was wondering why I didn't have so many goods in my hold. Do I have you selling beer, though? I do. So I could put that in here and he would buy it. Or sell it to the market. Let's take it to Oslo. Now that thing is trading. They need meat here. But there was a reason for what I'm doing. So let's not do that. I could give you the beer. Give you quite a bit of beer. And what I want from you... It's all the fish you've got? It's really expensive too. Let's go up here. Because these guys produce fish, yeah. So maybe we'll be lucky and we'll find a bunch of stuff. Let's see what you are doing. Okay. What was this entry? Ah, damn it! Lubeck is now in a drought. They need... What? Production? We don't make wool and meat and honey there. Production of animal-based goods has fallen off. That doesn't matter. We don't make wool, meat, or honey in Lubeck. I mean, does that just mean the price has gone up? What does that signify? And even though I built 2 buildings, my maximum appears to have only gone up 1%. So I'm going to have to build lots and lots of buildings. But you're doing alright. So we will leave you to it for a while. Wow, what? Who? Where? I think that was you being repaired. Yeah, okay, so that fleet is ready to go now. Full crew. Maybe I should just have them wandering around looking for pirates. But up here... Treasure map? Nope. It's never a treasure map. Okay. Honey, no. Fish, hooray! Still not very much. For very cheap, anyway. We'll buy it nonetheless. And I'm saving this stuff, but I will give you guys the beer. Okay, so, down to Bruges. We'll give leftovers to Cologne. And that should be good. Okay. Burned most of the crops. So I guess that means that they need food, but... Here we go! What do we have here? 5 pelts? 179 hemp to Oslo. Nope. That's not what I want. How much would that cost me? It's kind of pricey, actually. What's the current price in Oslo? I don't know, because I don't have a ship there. But I think that that's pretty much... Well, what would it be in Malmo? Because that's pretty much the same I didn't need to come in here to see this. It's only 59. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't make any money at all from that, really. What's the reward, though? Only 500? Nah, it's not worth it. Piracy again. Okay, well, we're not here for any of that. We are here to offload my goods. I want some profit. Wow, I've got a lot of worthless cheese now. And meat. Meat isn't even going for very high. Seriously? Come on, guys. I mean, what am I going to do with all this meat? If you're not giving me... I don't understand that either. Why is the price so low when they have so few? And especially when they need it. Well, we'll go see if the other guys want it. That's a bit more reasonable. Still not going to sell all of it, though. Ooh, but look at that spice. Yeah, I still only sold them about 20-ish. I mean, damn. Pick up 10 of that. Okay. Well, that's incredibly disappointing. Came over here expecting to make a fortune. The price just really... That's the price that it is... That's the base price right there. And I could only do it by selling 3. I mean, that's just... That's ridiculous. What is wrong with you? Let's go see if London has any cloth for sale. I mean, while we're out here, we may as well do something with this trip that is profitable. Get rid of all my cheese here. Insert joke about British people and cheese. Another chronicle entry. New mayor in Oslo. So, all these changing of seats and mayorships kind of tells me that the computer in various places is rising. It seems to be consolidating a lot of its businesses, and that seems to be... This is not at all what I want to look at. Here we go. Yeah, this guy. He's at 16% already. I believe he used to be up near the top. Well, anyway, the point is, we're not doing as well as I had hoped. I'm very close to another level, though. What am I here for? I sold things when I'd actually meant to be buying things as well. That is not my convoy. There it is. 60 pitch. Nah, we won't be doing that. Let's buy some cloth, though. That's always good to take home. And we'll try and get rid of a bunch of meat. Okay, I'll sell it for cheaper. I don't like it, but I'll do it. What do you have now? Just a bunch of stuff. A bunch of meat, the wine, the spice. I could sell that all back in Lubeck. But let's take it to Stettin, and let's try and build up my reputation in Stettin. So yeah, now that this fleet is here, what could I actually do here? How do I... There we go. It is this, I believe. I'm not raising the pirate flag. I'm raising it to protect. Anyway, I don't really know what to do with that until there are some more pirates to fight. Like I said, I could go around trying to find a pirate hideout, but I won't bother with that. Oh, you sons of bitches. Why? Why do they keep doing this? Usually every time they do that, though, it also means that pirate ships come out. Okay, how are you doing? This is my trade fleet. You don't have a lot of excess, but you do have a lot of extra cheese that you're not getting rid of. I am going to have to insist that we don't go to Aalborg for a while. I can't afford it. Although maybe I could. I mean, it's only an extra 3 per barrel. I would probably still make some profit. Just not a lot of it. Okay. Let's hope we can sell. What are we at? 8%. Let's make some profit. Gee, we're never getting rid of all this meat. I'm gonna have to drop this off in a counting house and let that do its thing. We'll drop off about that much. Wow, wow, really? I barely get my costs back. It raised me up to 25% though. How much did I need? 35? Yeah, okay. Well, that's gonna take a little doing. We could do some lending. Where am I gonna get rid of all this meat? Guess we'll just be taking around. No one needs this stuff. They need some salt out this way, though. And the grain. That's something I could consider, because I have sort of been ignoring the grain. I've only been using the grain to make my beer, but if I built a bunch of grain farms, because like I said, there's only 2 I would be competing with, I could use that to not only employ people who've gone up to 87% on my maximum. That's good. Finally filling in some people there. Got 60 in storage right now. Even after, well, I guess the trade ship must have just been there. Well, whatever. Get rid of that. Oh, I just sold it under... I just sold it way under price. I don't want to buy it back, though. I lost money there because I was dumb. Okay. 25% there, too. That's okay. Well, I still got 100 meat to find a home for. Probably drop that off at one of my counting houses. Pretty close, but it's going to take me quite a bit more to get to the next level. But now that we've got a good solid fleet here, convoy rather, that can take care of the pirate ships, and now that I've also got my expedition, exports at leaving, loaded up with pelts. It says he's got 25% load of pelts, but it doesn't tell me I've got any pelts. Did you not buy any? What is that? What? Oh, no, the tooltip is just being carried over from something else. Never mind. I wonder then if that means that if I don't bring anything, then I won't trade anything. That could be what it's implying. So I just sent an empty convoy down there for nothing. Oh, well. Whatever. Things are going alright now, I guess. We're back up in the money. I guess I should be expanding that into probably my businesses some more. Finally, we have enough workers. We still don't have a very big influx, but I'm up to 92%. So I think I just need to keep plugging away at this. Maybe just build more of the sawmills and the clay pits, because that's where I think it's going to take me a very long time before I could tackle him on that. But if I did cheese, I would have the cheese and the... Oh, wow. Well, that's because I'm not... Where's that trade route? That's not the trade ship. It's one of you two. There we are. You. when I am loading this... I'm not even loading the wool. I'm ignoring it completely. Well, no wonder it's building up. Okay, so I've got to do a little more fiddling around with some things. I got to get rid of this meat somewhere. But, yeah. Things are turning around, I guess. Now that I can keep the pirates in control, hopefully, we should no longer have to worry about breaking up the trade routes. Except for when friggin' Alborg keeps doing this harbor dues nonsense. Maybe I should just take the hit anyway. You know, taking it out of the trade routes is probably losing me money. I don't know. I guess I'll have to experiment. But anyway, that's enough for this episode. So I'll end it here, and I'll see you next time.